Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. And today is Wednesday. It will be our daily reading. Kind of messed up. I had a few days off work, so I have no clue what today is. We'll take a look at current situation and the influences around that. It is a general reading. Let's get started here. A couple more shuffles, please. What do we need to know today? What do we need to know? Okay, current situation. Oh, Ten of Swords. Present influence is Four of Swords. Hang on. Let me fix that for a second. I'm getting used to this new view. Hold on. I don't know if that's any better. But anyway, so then we have future influence. Eight of Coins. What you don't see. Page of Swords. What to watch for. Page of Wands. Okay. Unexpected. Six of Cups. Challenge. Page of Cups. Lots of pages here. Strength. Eight of Swords. Where does this lead, please? Queen of Pentacles and advice. King of Cups. So Judgment is at the bottom of the deck. It's interesting because like when you see immediately the Ten of Swords, you're thinking, oh gosh, something's ending. But I think what's ending is the stall. So because the present influence is the Four of Swords and the current situation is the Ten of Swords, I feel like this stall that you may have been feeling is ending. There's a lot of energy. So to me with pages, even though they're not necessarily fast, like knights, there is a growth that tells me we've got a lot of pages, which tells me there's a lot of growth. And we've got a king and a queen, at the end. So I feel like there is definitely some growth happening here. And that goes perfect with the Judgment, right? The Judgment is about renewal, those kind of things. And also, just for those of you who would like to get different ideas on reading, the Six of Cups here in the unexpected is right, the past. And I feel like it's a positive thing. And then when I see the Judgment, I do feel like there is a renewal, a renewed energy. Okay, so this is so something has come to an end, and I feel like what that is about the stall, the healing, this energy of the Four of Swords, which the Four of Swords is all about healing, resting, recuperating. And to me, it kind of goes with the strength being in the Eight of Swords, because the Eight of Swords is a stuck energy where you're not really moving, and you're feeling stuck because tied, blindfold, and with the swords around her. But again, it's more of a perspective. If I could talk. Good morning. So I do feel like the ending is this energy, and I feel like there is some really good forward movement here. And two, I say that because Eight of Pentacles comes in with your future influence, and that really is a proactive card, in the sense that you're working on something until you really become an expert at it, and you're really spending the time working at it. And I just feel like this energy overall starts this week, or this day, but in the next few days is, really going, I'm tired of not moving, continuously healing or whatever that is. And to me, this is kind of a stalled energy. Um, and that Eight of Pentacles tells me that you're really working on changing that energy. The Page of Swords is another thing that this is what you don't see. And I feel like this is a little bit of, I feel like this Page of Swords is saying, there still is, this is still a feeling of blocking, guarding yourself a little bit. So what you don't see is that you still are on guard. You still are protecting yourself. You're still kind of not completely letting go. You're just not yet. I think you're working on it, but you're not doing it yet. And there's a reason why I think that's okay too. The Page of Wands is in your what to watch for. This is that opposite energy of the Page of Swords. While this, I feel like, he's in protective mode. This is saying look for the adventure. Look for something that sparks your energy. I feel like this is also saying that a message will come in to help with this. A message can be anything. It can just be a thought in your brain. It can be a written message from somebody. It can be anything. So when I say message, keep it very general, because I feel like this is important, that when you get that moment, either a written message from somebody that sparks an idea for you, or you see something on TV that sparks an idea, or someone says something, or just a random thought, and you're like, okay, this is really going to help me. Look for that thought, because that's going to give you that forward movement into having a little more spunk, I think is the word. There's a feeling here with this energy of very much kind of down and out a little bit. I feel like it's not horrible, because the Four of Swords to me is not, being sad or anything like that. But I feel like it's been a while since you've really, put yourself out there. And I think that what you don't see is that you still are a little blocked. So that's something to watch for. But yeah, feel like this message here is going to revive you a little bit too, like give you direction. I feel like this will give you direction, or an idea, or even, just if it's an idea that gets you moving forward, that's awesome. The unexpected is there's going to be a remembrance of the past. And I feel like that is going to be a little hard because we have the Page of Cups in the challenge. So there's a challenge here of love to some degree, whether that's a person or loving yourself, or, seeing the love in something, or it's telling someone that you care about them. And I think that could be the challenge too, because this energy from the past comes back in, and you struggle with saying those words. And being that the King of Cups too is in your advice, I would say that honestly, it's telling you to say those words. Be loving, be caring, things of that nature. But I do feel like this is something from the past for sure. Now, it could be a feeling from the past. So if there's an energy that feels familiar, reminds you of something, it could be literally someone coming in. Whatever that energy is, I think there's a little bit to be said about it. So the challenge is the Page of Cups, with the strength being the Eight of Swords. We talked a little bit about the Eight of Swords. To me, that Eight of Swords is, really, I feel like the challenge, okay, so I feel like sometimes when we have our blindfold on, it can help us to see things in a different light, right? So, let's say if we're looking for love or something, and I'm just looking at these cards together, and you're looking at the physical being of that person, the way they look, the way, the way they dress, whatever, the way they look physically, whether that's dressing, makeup, hair, I don't know. You're looking at them physically. I feel like the positive thing here is you're going to take a blind look at it, at something, whether it's love, whether it's a person, whether it's, instead of seeing it for this, you're looking at something from more within the heart, more within your higher self, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to see. But I do still feel like the challenge is reaching out. You're going to have a little struggle reaching out. It's really interesting though, because these pages are all in positions of, kind of like where you don't see them. They're not right out there. What you need to look for, what you don't see, challenge. It tells me that also I feel like you need to maybe think about, I don't want to be like, you have to think about this, but your younger side, allow yourself to be free with that card. So where does this lead? It leads to the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like it's an overall feeling of, I feel like there's going to be a feeling here in the next few days where you're going to feel very successful with what is happening in this area right here between the Page or the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. Whatever comes back revives you and allows you to really focus on something. Also, this message that comes in that gives you direction. Again, it just could be an idea. That's all it needs to be. Someone could say something and it sparks an idea for you. There's a spark here, a message that really is important for you to realize, that leads to you feeling a little more, stable. I don't know if it brings you more money. It almost feels like that to me. Like there is something here that may bring in some finance or some money, or the ability to make money in a different way or a same way, but putting yourself up there a little bit. The King of Cups, I think, as advice, honestly, is just, it's taking control of your emotions to some degree. I do believe that, but it's not letting go of your emotions. It's embracing your emotions, but you're trying to understand yourself. So take some time to understand what's in your heart. The King of Cups, although has more emotion, he is more romantic, he is more into the softer things, and he's a softer personality as well. He is still a king, and that reminds us that there's sometimes where we let our emotions take the best of us, and it's not always good, right? It leads to, because we're being over emotional, or something really sparks our emotions. It can be good or bad. This is saying to take charge of those emotions. They're good. Emotions are okay. You can feel. It's okay to feel. It's okay. Just know that you are in control of them. And I think that's an important card. So let's take a quick look at the Enchanted map and see what our message is for today. I like the energy overall. I'm always, reminded when I see these messages is, I feel like while I'm reading them to you, I'm getting something out of them as well, because, we all need to hear certain things sometimes. And I feel like these cards are saying a lot. But I do like the fact that you'll be coming out of that stuck energy, Let me do that. Details. Let's see. I'll show you. Details. So what does that say for us? That's 43. Everything's in the details. That's what it is. I mean, couldn't be more obvious, right? The most powerful patterns are created within the finest details. Pay attention. This is the time to be aware of the fine print, all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project. Make small but meaningful gestures or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them before, not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions that reveal the larger picture. And well, that's actually, I mean, a really nice message, all in all, to be honest with you. So just, I think that has a lot to do with what you're going to be doing in the future as you're working through this project and working through these feelings, which comes back from that. Remember, yeah, to pay attention to the details. But I think this leads to a really good feeling within yourself. I like this reading. So let me know how you felt. Hit the like button, give me a comment. I appreciate all of the things. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful day.